Well, that wasn't very prepared of me. I didn't even have my headphones on. Okay. Good morning. Deep breath. Monday morning, the day of the great North American Solar Eclipse, which has been causing some ups and downs and shifts for everybody, and it's going to continue to do that, isn't it? Because now we're peaking. So we've got 33 minutes until the eclipse start where I am in Northern California. So I'm gonna dive in and talk about where we're at and what's coming up. So I made a little list. Well, you know what I always forget to do is introduce myself. I assume that everybody knows me who tunes into these, but that's not true because I see the comments come in and people I don't know, I've never had any interaction with. So who am I? I'm Ingrid Turner. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm a spiritual medium. So what that means is I use the modalities of psychic and mediumship to express spirituality. All right. So it takes it up a level, expands it out. It's really it's a spiritual line of work, even more than a psychic and a mediumship line of work. All right. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk a little bit about the eclipse. I don't know what yet because I'm going to tune in and start channeling for us. And I don't know what that's going to be. I'm going to say a little prayer here, ask us all to take a few deep breaths along with me so we can get into a really good space. And then I will dive in and I'll start channeling and we'll see what Spirit has to say about the eclipse, maybe that we haven't already heard or something that needs to be reaffirmed for us. And then I'm going to go into the spiritual energies forecast for the rest of the week. And I have my cards here, which I use quite a lot, but I don't know whether I'm going to use them or not. We're going to see what's in store. We're going to see how it goes. Okay. So I'm just going to start by asking myself and anybody listening to help us move our own, what I call, I just say when I start doing a reading for somebody, say, help me move my own bullshit aside. Let me get it out of the way. All right. My judgments, my perceptions, my filters. I want to be as clean as possible for Spirit. So please help me move my own stuff out of the way. Help me hear the message clearly and deliver it in a way that we can transform our lives. And I welcome any and all beings here in support of us right now to talk about the energies and tell us what we need to know. Okay, so now I'm going to do something. All righty. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Kim. Thank you so much for joining in. I do something when I'm channeling here. I have a pencil and a pad, and I just start, hello, Phyllis. I just start doing some doodling. And the reason I do that is to get this monkey mind out of my way so I can bring the information in, okay? And if you've had a one-on-one reading with me, this will be familiar to you. So I'm going to take a breath, I'm going to take a minute and just doodle away because I have some nervousness running. So just give me a minute here. Thank you for your patience. So what I've seen, and I saw this in the shower this morning too, and almost knocked me off my feet. So I'm glad that it's back. Good morning, Karen. I'm glad that it's back. I ran into a friend in Nevada City yesterday. And he was talking about going to the Yuba River today to watch the eclipse. And I just had this incredible vision of him. And I feel like this isn't just about him, although this is certainly him. This is also, and I'm also going to send him a message and tell him about this. This is about all of us. There's almost what I see is him lying on his back. I see him lying on his back, and the eclipse coming, the moon covering the sun, and that darkness covering the world. And I see the country, and I see his heart. I see his chest being lifted up, and it's like, have you ever seen those alien abduction movies where they like it looks like you're kind of drooping and you're lifted up into the ship? That's what I'm seeing. That's the vision that I am seeing. And as I'm seeing this, I'm getting this feeling of this word just keeps rolling in, and I'm writing, it's ascension, ascension, ascension. There is an opportunity for all of us to expand our energy and ascend in a way that we have never, ever done before because of what is happening with the moon and the sun right now. Those planets are very powerful influencers. It's not about, they don't make us do anything. Astrology and all that, it doesn't make us do anything. It keeps us, it has influences. It gives us options and opportunities and information. You know, the sun is the ego, right? It's the masculine driving forward, make it happen. And the moon is the feminine. It's the receiving, it's the intuition. And I keep getting extraterrestrial. It's like, it's the extraterrestrial, the extraterrestrial. I don't know what that means. Sometimes I don't get an interpretation. I just get information. So whatever it is that I give you, it goes right out at you. Okay. Hi, Astrid. Okay, gonna get back into here. Got distracted with the welcome. So ascension is what I get, an opportunity for us to on a cellular level, something is being pulled up is what I get. This pulling up. So in North America, in the next 20, 30 minutes or so, feel into that. I feel like I'm being asked for you to just sit in quiet, even lay down if you can. Point your heart towards the sky. Let it feel lifted. There's a cellular upliftment happening that's going to be really freaking cool for all of us. And again, because we are human and we are so powerful, we have free will. We can do whatever we want. We can ignore these energies and let them bat us around, or we can get in line. We can line up with the energies and feel ourselves being uplifted. So everybody who's listening right now and anybody who listens to this later is going to feel this. And it doesn't even mean that you have to do this in the moment with the eclipse. Remember, time is not linear. All we have is this moment. One moment, presence. That's all we have. And so any decision you make, doesn't matter when you make it, it all wraps up. It all wraps together. It all comes together. Okay. Breathing. Oh, cool. So I've got this emptied out feeling. So I feel like I've delivered. Oh, wait. We've got somebody here. Sorry. Here, I thought I was done. So who's showing up for me is my guide. His name is Monz, M-O-N-Z. And I actually wrote a little introduction to him on my website, and I'll post the link later. And if I don't, remind me if you remember, if it's important to you. But he's showing up here, and he always shows up on my left side. Again, left side of the body is the receiving side of the body. So let's see what he has to say. Oh, boom, 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 boom. It's the heart again. Just, wow, it's incredible. Just heart pulsing. And I'm seeing a flower. I'm seeing a really, it's a pink flower, and it's got a whole lot of petals on it. It's like, and it's not a lotus, but it's got a lot of petals, and the petals are kind of jagged. They're not smooth, and it's just layers and layers and layers and layers of petals. And I don't know who that's for or what that means. Do let me know. I'd love to hear it, but he's showing me that really clearly, and that feels really profound for somebody out there. And maybe it will be for all of us. Something will come clear on that. So he's got this big smile on his face. There's something magical, and I know we all feel it, but it's just, I'm feeling this intense magical energy, magical spirit. And there's something going on in the stars, in the sky, with other beings. Okay, I keep getting extraterrestrial, I keep getting alien. I'm not really an alien person, but boy, when I get it, oh good, Jess, that's for you. I get this. I'm getting something really profound in space, but with beings. There's beings, there's beings here to help us, and they're extraterrestrial. They are not they're of different worlds inside of our universe. They're not from other dimensions. They're from other worlds, and they are here to connect. They are here to help us, to guide us. And I don't know all the details. I don't know what they're doing, but because they haven't told me yet. But I do know that they are here because we are the Buddha. Okay, so just remember that. They're here because we are the Buddha. Okay. So thank you, Mons. Okay, now I've got that emptied out feeling. Hi, Jane. Hi, Lynn. Okay, thank you so much for joining in on that. Channeling is so fun, and this is the first time I've really done it on a public platform like this, so please forgive me if I stopped and started and had a little bit of a difficult time with it. I intend to do this more, and ultimately I would like to do all of the spiritual energies this way. So let's move forward. Let's talk about the rest of the week. And I'm being pulled to use cards now, to sort of take it, give us something to follow. So I'm not going to pull a card for today because we got that loud and clear. Just remember, heart to the sky, heart to the sky. So I'm going to talk. So we're going to do Tuesday through Sunday. Okay. And I'm using my favorite deck, which is the Wild Unknown. I'm really attached to this deck right now. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, awesome. The energies from today are going to continue to build. They're going to continue to ramp up through the rest of the week. And then guess what? Pendulum swings, revisiting what we have already sort of gone through. But I tell you, what I feel really strongly is for a lot of us on this video, on this call right now, or who are listening to this, that revisiting, that spiraling back to revisit old traumas, old wounds, old issues, what have you, that's slowing down. That's slowing down a lot for us. And it doesn't mean that that won't be an element, but it means that it's slowing down. It's not so intense. There's a really awesome expansion happening. And the solar eclipse, yes, that's part of it. But the other part of it is all of us coming together. And the solar eclipse helps bring us together. The energies help bring us together. The planetary movements in the sky, they help bring us together because they give us all a focal point where we can, hi mama, Valina, that's my mama. So they all, they come together so we can, they give us a focal point, and it's like a gathering space. It's like gathering around the fire when these things happen. Ooh, I love that. So that's the most important part, the most important piece of these massive energetic and astrological upheavals is they bring us together, and that's what's needed. Okay, so tomorrow, Tuesday, you're going to keep building on these energies. I got pulled the Three of Pentacles. So this is about teamwork. This is about community. This is about building something of renown, but it's using sort of more traditional methods. Okay. So we're going to land back in the real world tomorrow with a continuing building up of the energies. That's going to be interesting for us. Boom. Here we are. Oh my God. You know, like what happened? Hi, Leanna. And now we're going to, so moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday, I like this. Ace of Wands. Does this look familiar to anybody? We had this last week, right? So the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, it's new ideas, it's new energy, it's entrepreneur, it's new business, it's that kind of thing. So building, gathering the team, starting to get together to build something, and then whoom, take off with something new, take off with something in a new direction. Okay, Thursday, I have the Mother of Wands. Again, this is familiar. A lot of these cards showed up last week. Mother of Wands is about the ability to create your reality, to create your universe. So we're starting something new, and then very, very quickly, we're coming together to be able to create something out of that. And finally, on Friday, we have the World. Oh my God, I love this card. The World is about completion. Grand completion of a cycle. It's everything coming together. So this week, things really ramp up for us. We land back in the real world tomorrow and kind of go, whoa, okay, back to work, back to paying bills. That was really fun, crazy energy for the whole month. We're landing back in the real world. But that landing back in the real world, like getting grounded, that connecting with, you know, the people in the real world, that right there is going to spark something. It's like friction. You know, it's like flint sparking, making sparks, and very quickly something starts to build from that. You know why? The heart going up into the sky, that cellular uplifting. Okay, then the weekend, we have the Six of Cups. We saw this last week. And the Two of Wands. So the Six of Cups and Two of Wands, Saturday and Sunday, we're talking about going back to childhood, going back to memories, going back to what have you, and revisiting. And really, the Sunday is the Two of Wands, and that's about getting out of our comfort zone or being catapulted out of our comfort zone. So we're really going to be able to reflect on how outside of our original comfort zone we are. Oh, I have my throat clog up. So when my throat clogs up, that's the throat chakra giving me some information. So really pay attention to how you speak and what you speak about. All right. So just to give a little more on the weekend, it's about going back and what do we believe? What is, and how far we've come, how far outside of our initial comfort zone we really are. All right, so that's is really cool. I feel a little high from the channeling, and I hope we followed along well with these cards. That's the spiritual energies for the week. Rock it. You've got some big stuff coming and happening very, very quickly. So just let it happen at the pace it wants to happen. Sometimes the energies insist on us moving slow, and sometimes, whoa, they ramp things up, and that's really fun, right? Well, it is for me. That's what I like it. Okay, so wrapping up here, thank you so much for joining in. I freaking love you. I love your comments. I love all of it. I so appreciate you. I want to tell you about the meditation that I just posted that I did a partnership with Ian Morris from Listening to Smile. There's a whole group of us, and it's called Project Transmissions. And what we've done is we've taken some of Ian Morris's sound healing music and we've overlaid a meditation on it. Right? And I finally got mine done after much like plunking and messing with the technology and oh my God, but I got it done. And I posted it on my page, Ingrid Turner Ingrid Turner, Spiritual Medium. And I posted it in my Facebook group, Living in Partnership with Spirit. I'm going to go pin that post so that you can see it. But I'd love for you to take a listen, feel into the meditation, give me feedback. And Ian gave us a gift, 10% off any of his music on listeningtosmile.bandcamp.com. So it's all in the description there on the meditation. I won't tell you more about it. And then one more reminder, we have our Living in Partnership with Spirit show tomorrow, and we're going to continue our Manifesting as a Spiritual Practice series. So you have some time to catch up today if you want to, if you need to, or just join in tomorrow. Wherever you come in, they will be valuable to you. And I'm just looking at my notes here to say like, and I had something come in earlier. The difference between fear of your power, that is a yes, and the difference between a no, an intuitive no. So this is really important. A lot of times when we have a, when we're going to do something like today, I was terrified to do this channeling, and I was like, nope, don't want to do it. Just want to use my cards and play it safe. But I had fear and this anxious, light feeling of fear. And I thought, I know this is a yes because I always feel this when it's a yes, but I also feel it when it's a no. So I thought, how do I differentiate that? And I realized what you're feeling when it's fear, that's really a yes. That's really an excitement as stepping into your fullness. You have a light, fearful feeling. When it's a no and it's a don't do it, you're stepping into that what is something you're too big for. It's a dread. It's a heavy dread feeling. Okay, that's it. I'm done now. Love you to death. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! You have a wonderful day.